Well, hi everyone. This is GXP Coupe 1 here. Finally finding some time to get around to taking some pictures and some video of Coupe 486 here. I'll try and split these videos up maybe into 3 or 4 videos just to go through the modifications and stuff that I've done. So here we go. Guess I'll start from the outside. This is done on my iPhone here, so excuse my video work and picture quality. We'll just see how things work out. But this is my garage, and there she is. Just walk over to the front and give you guys a little bit of a look at the front of her. It's kind of dark here, but gives you an idea of the wheels and whatnot. So as you can see, the car is extremely clean and polished. Vehicle's never been driven in the wet. I put it away for the winter, living here in British Columbia. Gives me a times to put on, 7 or 8 or 20 coats of wax. Guess we'll start with the wheels. Heading down to the front here. There's not a lot of light here. Maybe I'll head to the back instead. So these are 3-piece composite wheels made by a company called Auto Art in the US, and they basically custom make race wheels and also road going applications, of course. Had the centers painted at the production stage, so I didn't have to pull the wheels apart when they got here and have them repainted. The studs that you see going around the outside of the wheel are actually studs. They are not cosmetic. They actually bolt the 3 pieces of the wheel together, that being the center and inner and outer rims, and high polished aluminum, of course. One kind of neat thing that I didn't like the centers that came with the wheel, so I bought these guys on eBay. These are actually off of Cobalt, which fit in there real nice, just perfectly snug. So it comes up kind of nice. You can see, you can kind of see. Hang on, let me turn the flash on. There we go. Painted the calipers and put a little GXP logo on there. You can't see that very good there. Let's see that. Oh, that's a little better. On the front you can see, well, not really. Oh, there you go. You can see the GXP logo I've put on there. So we've got 245/40 ZR19s on the front, and on the back we have 285/35 ZR19s on the rear. These are BF Goodrich KDWTA's G-Force. It's a newer tread design that they launched a while back. I don't know how popular it is, but they sure are sticky, and as you can see, it's got a wild looking tread pattern. Takes a little bit to get some heat into the tires, but once there's some heat in there, boy, they just they stick real good. Seem to be somewhat forgiving. They don't just let loose on you. Seem to be a reasonably good progressive tire. For the money, they were a little cheaper than a lot of the other high-end tires available, so that's why I kind of went that route. Okay, so looking around the rear of the vehicle, Solo Mark Shorty, I believe, is what this is called. So that's the tailpipes here and here. You can just see some foam that I put underneath, just stop some of the moisture coming up from the concrete of the garage, which is under the floor here, coming up. Not much else to show you. At the back here, custom license plate, and I've got a rear view camera which is hooked up to my JVC head unit, which I'll show you here, probably in one of the other videos. Actually, I think while I'm here, quickly pop the back glass. Took a while for that to happen, didn't it? Must be cold out here. This is what I got for stereo equipment back here. I got a 12-inch Premier Series subwoofer. Pretty low-end stuff, but I was running out of money at the time, so it filled the niche pretty good and sounds quite nice actually, you know, for the amount of money I paid for it. I got a couple of Kenwood 6x9s here, and then over here we have a Kenwood Exelon 4-channel amp, but I'm only running it in stereo for the 6x9s. And then over here we have a dual stereo amplifier. I beg your pardon. Well, it's a stereo amp, but I'm running it in mono. That's running the subwoofer. Dual, many years ago, like 10 years ago, used to be a higher end company, and that's why I bought it. But after purchasing it and listening to it and reading reviews on it, it's something I probably wouldn't buy again. It's made in China. It's basically just a garbage amp that puts out a lot of power but no real sonic clarity to it. But just showing you some of the wiring here as well. I did all this myself. Lots and lots of time to do it right, and as everyone knows. But the subwoofer box. There's actually 3 separate compartments. The 6x9s have their own little compartment over here and here, and so does the subwoofer in the center. I've actually split the box into 2 pieces just because I couldn't get it into the vehicle. But you can see the line through here and down here. If I could have made it in one piece, I would have, just for the hell of it, because it would have been a lot less work, but it was the only way I could get it in and out of the vehicle. So just stepping back here just to give you a look of how it looks. The switch down the back here is just a master switch on the remote circuit for the amplifiers. By flicking this guy such, I can turn the amplifiers off. So if the vehicle goes in for servicing or anything like that, you know, I don't want the technicians playing around with my stereo. I can pretty much shut the entire system down. The front speakers are still working off the internal amplification of the Monsoon system, the original Monsoon system. So if they really want to listen to something, they can listen to that. But to turn the system back on, and there we go. There is a couple of other things here that I've done. This switch here switches between the rear camera, which we just saw, and this where is it? This RCA connection here, which allows me to connect something else, maybe a you know, a DV camera or something like that, so I can watch it up front. I'm not too sure what I'd ever use it for. I haven't used it to date. But I just thought while I was back here doing all of this stuff, it'd be a little bit of an option that I thought was going to be kind of neat. So that's that. Okay, so I'm going to finish this video, and then we'll probably head to the engine compartment, take a look and see what's going on there, and that'll be in the next video. Thank you.